the heck did you just do?
Just shot my first mule deer.
That's awesome.
Go down. Boom, baby.
We'll see. Last ditch effort.
You see him? Yeah.
.618 this morning. We're coming down kind of to the wire, so we're actually going to go in this morning and go to the same tree stand that we hunted the first evening. I'm pretty sure we can slip in there without spooking any deer, so we're going to kind of ease up there on these bikes and let it kind of get daylight a little bit and glass around, and maybe get a shot, but more so maybe get some intel on where a buck goes in this morning, hopefully. We know the gate 10 likes that area. We saw him way across that field last night in front of that big shooting house, so he loves that area of the field. May get a shot at him this morning, but I keep saying it, but I'm really confident about this evening. Might have to put the old redneck hay bale blind into use. So the cat and mouse game continues, but it's fun, so let's get after it. You ready? That's not the gate 10, is it? In the back? He just jumped. I don't think it is. I think he's just a short time buck. As it was cracking daylight, and was able to kind of peek up over this hill in glass and realize there's a pretty good bit of deer really close to the stand, so I didn't want to bust through there and push all those deer out. They're just kind of feeding up, so we're gonna watch them. If they feed off and we can get in the stand, we will. But a lot of the reason for coming up here was trying to find where some of these deer were leaving the field. We got a pretty good vantage point from right here. No need in pushing anything. We're just going to kind of take our time and see if we can get a bead on anything for this evening. The one to the right looks fairly nice. I want to see where those two deer go off. I think that'll tell us a lot for tonight. A little bit too far to make out exactly what's what, but I can see a couple nice bucks kind of doing the same thing they always do. Just kind of heading back east right behind the redneck blind. I haven't even seen them yet. Sean will be losing his mind right now. He loves coyote hunting. We just watched a pretty good deer jump. I counted, he jumped 20 fence posts down south of the redneck. So they'll be in here baling hay, I think, today. So we may come in here while they're doing that and just kind of get in there and scout and see if we can get a hay bale blind put up. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like, you should probably go look at something else and try a different area just because these deer are so spread out, but it just keeps pulling you right back in. So the cat and mouse game continues. It's hard to leave. So when I was talking to the redneck guys, they gave us a pretty cool tip where if you're going to set this out there and leave it, you can flip the covering around so it shows the black all the time. So then they get used to the black.
Yeah.
Instead of flipping it to where it looks.
So it's not different when they get there.
It's not different.
Yeah,
and he said you could even take it a step further and take spray paint and spray paint black holes on other hay bales.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I don't think these deer are going to notice one way or the other.
We'll find out. The good thing is it's pretty tight, so that's not like it flaps in the wind.
No, that ain't going to flap at all. Well, let's load it up and get it up there.
All right. I think it'll be fine on the fence, because what you can do is if you got a strand in your way, you can just pinch it up or pinch it down. All those 3 shooters that we had come in, I don't know if we got them all on video, but they got right up to the edge of that ditch, and it's almost like they caught our wind. And you can see this ditch is so steep that they have to come all the way around back here and then drop down and cross. And so it should put them right here within bow range of the hay bale. At least that's what we're going for. So I just hope they don't cross by the redneck today. We got in here perfect timing. Daryl the farmer just got done baling up his hay and we just got settled in. It is 6 o'clock. The deer should start moving here pretty soon, maybe within an hour. It's significantly cooler today. It's about 78 degrees. So this is really, really cool. I've never hunted out of a redneck hay bale blind before. So wind out of the northwest. Hopefully everything's going to be in front of us. But this is really cool. I'm excited about what we see tonight. I'm curious to see how these deer react to this. They really realistically shouldn't even look at it, because we got hay bales all out in the field, so it should be pretty natural. It is not many trees to move around this field, so it's basically a ground assault. But it is getting close to the wire here, so it'd be awesome to get it done and kind of close out the story on a couple of these deer we've seen the last few days. Slapped him from the redneck. There's a big one right there. That's the velvet ride. You see him? Yeah. South fence line, he circled all the way downwind of us. He's about 100 yards. the one at the play tonight, we had the number one target deer skirt right here. I mean, he was probably 50 yards, and then decided to go behind us. He kind of looked at the blind, but he wasn't spooked. He's back there feeding right now. I still feel very confident about being able to get on that deer. I think we'll probably leave our stuff in here. We got the same conditions tomorrow, so I think we'll be able to get back in here. There's a doe. Right there. Should be able to see her out of that small window.
Long way from Florida.
Whoa, it is. How you doing,
Yeah,
man?
man. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. You too,
You had a
bud.
good trip.
We did. We had a good trip. We had a little bit of a hiccup there in Kentucky.
Yeah, it happens.
I know it. Not good. I had to aim low there, and I didn't aim low.
Yeah.
He was on high alert. He dropped about 8 inches on me, probably. But
It'll happen as long as you keep both
I
of them.
know
It's
it.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. That's right.
But
Good thing is we get to come out here and try again.
yeah, I think they got you a good spot set up out there.
I'm just happy to be out here. You can put me anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll sit right there.
You
This is your
probably
first time
can.
in Nebraska?
It's gonna be my first time hunting, yes, sir.
I guess you'll be hunting South Dakota.
South
We're going
Dakota,
across
yeah.
the border.
Yeah, we're an hour.
I mean, it's 3 now, so you got an hour and we'll head over there.
Okay. That sounds good.
Every single sit we've had has been just a good quality sit. We've seen shooter bucks every single time, and they just live in here. They feed here. This is just where they want to be. The trick is getting within bow range of them, and I think we finally found the key that we need. We moved this redneck in here, and had an unbelievable sit last night. Saw a ton of deer. Had deer within bow range of this thing most of the night. Just couldn't get anything in front of us to get a shot. We had the Velvet 9 come right here, and he skirted downwind of us, and then I watched him feed down the south fence line at about 150 yards until dark. So we just need him to come right here in front and give us a shot. I love this blind though. This has been a fun hunt. Deer have absolutely no idea we're here, and should be a good night. Same north wind, cool conditions. We just kind of finished the deal here, so we'll see what we see.
Y'all seen anything?
We ain't seen nothing.
Nothing.
What'd you see? Tell the truth.
We saw 2 shooters, or what they say are shooters.
You got it.
I got
You
pictures.
send me a pin of where you're hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like now, but tomorrow.
But what
That'll
for
be
real did
good.
y'all see?
We saw 4 or 5 does and 2 bucks. 2 bucks were 250 yards away. We did it.
What the heck did you just do?
We did it.
What the heck did you just do?
Just shot my first mule deer.
That's awesome.
Not only that, it's my first mule deer, first velvet buck, first hunt in South Dakota.
Heck yeah.
It was awesome. It was too cool.
Y'all putting the daggone pressure on me.
Man, I tell you what, I was telling Shane, I said, man, Realtree's just made a dream come true.
That's cool, man.
This was an absolute dream.
I'm happy for you.
It was so cool, man. We seen him, and then he went down in this valley, and our guides, Noah and Sheldon over there, they're like, Sheldon told me exactly where to go. Did exactly what he said, came up over the ridge, and then he was there right behind some of this brush. So we crawled the rest of the way, crawled up to 33 yards and
Seriously?
just smoked them. Go down, go down. Boom, baby! Woo! That's my first mule deer. I just smoked him at 33 yards. Whew. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just.
Oh, I can't wait to see the footage.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. It was fired up. I don't know what happened after I shot. I knew I was kind of yelling and screaming, and I had to apologize to those guys, but I was fired up, man.
Dude.
It was, and I watched them drop.
Did you?
Yeah.
How far to go?
20, maybe 25 yards.
Golly, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. I can't thank y'all enough. This has been awesome.
Last chance here in Nebraska for the first trip. We gotta change our game plan a little bit. Got wind coming out of the south. We've been hunting wind out of the north, and so we're gonna have to pick up this redneck blind, move it on this side of where these deer are crossing the fence. We've had some close encounters, shooters within 70, 80 yards. We just gotta close the distance, so I still have high confidence. But this is a killer spot right here. That the conditions I think are good, so move this redneck about 60 yards on the other side of the trail and we should be in the money. We got her moved. It's about 6 o'clock. We'll see. Last ditch effort. Either way, we've had a great time. Super happy for Derek being able to kill his first ever Nebraska buck, and on the first day at that, and Jordan Spencer killing his first ever mule deer, first ever velvet deer. So whatever happens tonight has been an unbelievable trip. Just thankful to be able to come out here and hunt. Thanks to Sean Hyden. He's always just been just a good guy, a good friend. He's always helped us out, helped us get on deer out here. All the landowners where we hunt. So nothing but blessings, no complaints. We just need a little bit of luck tonight. Just a little bit of luck on our side. This is just a special, special place. Another deer coming out. Most of them weren't crossing down this far. They were crossing further back. Either about right where we're at, even maybe probably 20 yards up. And on the other side of the redneck is where they were crossing last year. Pretty slow. Four does. Buck. Pretty good buck back up in there. Pretty good buck coming. Well, that's all she wrote for the first trip to Nebraska for the year. We'll be back here in a few weeks. We had an unbelievable hunt. A lot of close encounters. I had that deer come in 40 yards behind the blind. I think that was just a case of a mature buck just using the wind to his advantage. He just swung around the ditch that's to the east of us and got downwind of us, and he kind of went through and ended up just kind of feeding off in the field at about 40 yards. And it was a slow night overall. I was a little bit surprised. It was overcast and seemed like really good conditions for the deer to move, but it was by far the least amount of deer we've seen yet. So we got John Langston will be up here in about 3 or 4 days, and hopefully he can kind of continue the story and the chase on some of these deer that we've been hunting. And we got a couple other guys coming in too, but it's been an unbelievable week. Congrats to Derek on a good deer and Jordan Spencer on his first ever mule deer. Super cool hunt, and looking forward to coming back out here next time. So we'll see y'all down the road.